Welcome to Boise, Idaho. Set alongside the Greenbelt and the relaxing Boise River, this afternoon fired up to bring you the iconic blue turf and the Boise State Broncos as they open another season. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Broncos have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Stallions offense will get the ball first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Stallions decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Boise State's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Finds a tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Split backs here. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Lets it fly. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. Boise State ready to send out that offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sets up the screen. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Secures it at the 30. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He'll try to pop the draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. To the air, it's Madsen. Zings it complete to the right.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Boise State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bullock. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. One final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Back to throw, it's Madsen. He's got him. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Broncos. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Quarterback empties his backfield. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He takes it at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Tosses it incomplete. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. To the air, it's Madsen. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Soft spot in the middle. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Here comes the offense onto the field again. And they haven't got the outing they had hoped for from this junior quarterback. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Back to pass. Right on target this time.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Right down the middle. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Boise State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return and try to... And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying. Field so fast that sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. Keeps looking downfield. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He's got his man, makes the grab, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And this junior signal caller has hardly been at his best. And when you've been around, when you're the veteran presence, you have to perform at a higher level. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll immediately call timeout. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's got it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. On the move. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. And they'll take a knee. Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Stallions will boot it away to start the second half. Looking for blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He'll pull it down. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. To throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The Broncos want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've been running it, but now the pass. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the... Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Got his man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. The Stallions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely center cut. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the run, it's Riley. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Broncos in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, he's got a chance. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver.
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The RPO fired complete to the left. It's a running one, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State!
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Boise State, 56. Sharps, 9.
Out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. And the Stallions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Stallions.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 4 over Ohio. We'll circle back. Anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's past the 30. Turning it on! He now has 106 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. The Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. It's a draw. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. A designed run for the quarterback. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. The Stallions line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. On his way from around the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have to breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the Stallions will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be brought down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll line up to go for two. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they tack on a little more to this big lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Roberts. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Off play action. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Stallions will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with a dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And let's just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
He's got it on the move. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Looking to pass, it's Grimes. Rushes on him. Here's a throw downfield late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously, not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.